Ladies and gentlemen, today was the official announcement of NBA 2K21's Mamba Forever Edition, which, by the way, was actually leaked, I believe, a week or two before, and I posted it to my community feed. I talked about it on Twitter, and people were saying, oh, that's not true, that's fake news, and then it comes around to the time, and it's not fake news at all. It's actually the edition, the highest edition of NBA 2K21 that they ended up announcing today. Now, obviously, it's not rocket science that Kobe Bryant was going to be the last cover athlete. I'm pretty sure 99.9% of people who follow 2K knew that was going to be the case. Now, obviously, we didn't know what the name of the edition was going to be, but it is called Mamba Forever. We also learned about a lot of things that we get when we pre-order the game, and one thing that we found out that a lot of people are not talking about is what carries over from current gen to next gen. Now, a lot of people are asking this because a lot of people are wondering if they should even bother buying the game for current gen. And I think a lot of people don't understand. I actually had this conversation with a couple people, but NBA 2K21 is actually going to be played on current gen, which is what we know now as PS4 and Xbox One. It's actually going to be played by a lot of people because the new gen consoles, the PS5 and the Xbox X, whatever it's called, is not going to be a system that a lot of people can afford because it's going to be very, very expensive. So the current gen consoles that we have right now is probably going to be a very, very big platform for a lot of people who play NBA 2K21. Now, when it comes to NBA 2K21 on current gen and next gen, I keep getting asked the question on Twitter, on YouTube, what is going to carry over if you get current gen versus if you get next gen 2K. So let's say, for example, I am a content creator, or anybody watching this video is a person that's just a very big 2K fan, and they're going to buy 2K for current gen. But they're like, okay, if I buy 2K for current gen, what is going to carry over? Well, there are two things that are going to carry over from current gen 2K to next gen 2K. The first thing that carries over from current gen to next gen 2K is good news for you 2K players. There is crossed progression for the My Team game mode, meaning that if you hop on NBA 2K21's My Team upon release on current gen on PS4 or Xbox One, and you end up beating domination, you end up unlocking a couple of cool cars, and you're like, man, I don't want to have to do this again when next gen comes out. It's actually going to carry your progression over from current gen to next gen. So if you sit there and play domination, you don't have to replay domination again when the next gen version of 2K comes out. It just carries over your progression, which is really, really good news for My Team players because I understand that playing offline is not exciting at all. And a lot of people were fearing that they were going to have to play offline game modes more than once, and they were going to have to unlock players and unlock their progression more than once. But fortunately, the My Team progression is carried over from current gen to next gen. Now, this has been confirmed by a person who works at 2K. He works on the European side of 2K. And the second thing that carries over from NBA 2K's current gen to NBA 2K21's next gen is the VC wallet. Now, this is something that I also think is a good thing because if you buy VC or if you play the game Unlock VC, it transfers over from current gen to next gen. Now, I know these are the only two things that are carrying over from NBA 2K current gen to NBA 2K21 next gen, and the biggest question that you guys are wondering right now is why is MyCareer not carried over from current gen to next gen? And I'll go ahead and I'll answer this as simply as possible. It really isn't that crazy of a concept, but I understand it's very frustrating because a lot of people watching this video are going to play MyCareer, things like that. But the reason why it's not going to carry over is because it's going to be a completely different MyCareer. There's going to be different storylines. There's going to be a completely different background to the MyCareer for current gen to next gen. It kind of reminds me of NBA 2K14, but that's the reason why the MyCareer aspect of NBA 2K21 on current gen is not going to carry over to the MyCareer aspect on NBA 2K21 on next gen. So if any of you guys are wondering what carries over from current gen and what carries over to next gen, those are the two things. It is the VC wallet and the My Team progression. So it's good news for you My Team players, but kind of bad news for people who play MyCareer and are actually going to get the current gen version. Now listen, I'm going to explain this as simple as possible. This is how I feel about NBA 2K21 current gen. If you guys are not a content creator, it doesn't really make sense for anybody to play NBA 2K21 on current gen. That's speaking on the fact if you're able to have access to next gen consoles and if you're able to spend the money on next gen and next gen 2K21. It just doesn't really make sense. It seems like something that a lot of people could save money on if you are in the position to do so. Obviously, not everyone's in the position to buy next gen consoles or buy, you know, that. So some people are going to buy current gen 2K, and that's going to be the 2K they play for the rest of the year, which is fine. But if you can, and if you can afford it, whatever the case may be, I would not buy the current gen of 2K21, and I would wait till next gen. But those are the two things that are going to carry over from current gen to next gen. That's the My Team progression and also the shared VC wallet. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.